In this video, I'm going to break down the difference between a real estate developer and a real estate builder or general contractor. Most people don't know the difference between a real estate developer and a builder. A real estate developer finds raw land and adds utilities and roads to it in order to develop it to create buildable lots for the builder. A builder gets an approved plan set and takes it and goes vertical and actually builds out the box. A developer works with the city. They go through the entire entitlement process. A very easy way of saying that is they do the paperwork and the permitting. So what they do is they work with the city, they know the zoning, they understand what can be built, whether it's multifamily or single family, or if they're gonna go with commercial, the zoning's gonna indicate what they can do. They're gonna work with consultants like a civil engineer, design the plan of what that subdivision or commercial project or apartment project, so multifamily, is gonna look like, and they're gonna take it through to the finish line. Once all of the paperwork and permitting is done, that's when they can go and install the underground construction, meaning everything below ground. So sewer, water, storm, roads, curbs, sidewalk, that's all the developer does underneath the ground in order to prepare so that you can then go vertical. On the builder side, the builder coordinates with subcontractors. So the builder's not actually physically building the project out. He's managing a group of people, our saying as we call adult babysitting. What he's gonna do is he's gonna coordinate with all the different subcontractors. For example, in the beginning, you have a survey, then you have the excavation, then you have foundation, then you get the rough under plumbing. Once that's done, you now have the lumber delivered and the framer goes and they start framing vertical. When a builder is working with these different subcontractors, there's three main components to this new construction game: schedule, scope, and budget. Schedule meaning how long is it going to take to build each section of the project, meaning foundation, how long is that going to take, excavation, etc. Then they have the scope, what are they actually doing? For example, our siders, their scope of work is not just to install the siding. They order the materials, they install the siding, but they also install the windows before they do the siding. So that's their scope of work. And then you've got the budget. He bids out, usually gets 3 to 5 bids per subcontractor to make sure he can build out this budget and stay within a certain price range. For a builder, typically on the West Coast, he's building around 150 to 175 per square foot. If you get down south to California, you're in the 200 to 250 price point. Then you go towards Texas, you're in the $100 to $130 a square foot. Now you go to Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, you're typically 125 to 160 per square foot. And then any major city, I always say it's around 175 a square foot. So Seattle, Chicago, Portland, if you're in Sarasota, just any major, Miami, major city, you're around 175 per square foot. So the builder builds out this budget. He ends up landing there at that number with the hard cost and the soft cost. Hard cost is what's physically happening. Soft costs are permitting, architecture fees, city fees, etc. A developer's main role, apart from actually developing the parcel and turning it into buildable lots, is finding those deals and understanding numbers. That's the two biggest things a developer should be good at or determines their success is, can you find these deals? Can you underwrite them to make sure the numbers make sense in pencil for you to actually move forward and develop these parcels? So my main role is I'm always looking at deals, I'm always running numbers, and I'm making sure it's buildable, meaning there's all the utilities there and the zoning is correct. From the builder standpoint, they are actually licensed. So a developer isn't licensed. I don't carry any licensing at all. A builder actually has to get a general contracting license with the state. So every state is different, but typically you either have to pass an exam or in Washington, you simply have to get that license, insurance, and bond. So that builder is going to be carrying the licensing and he's going to be ensuring the project gets built. If you're interested in getting into this game and being a developer or being your own builder and building a personal house, hit that link below. We have an application process for a mentorship. We don't take everybody on. We have dozens of students crushing it, like Andrew in Houston, Texas, building 2 homes, Avery in Florida, building a $250,000 profit duplex, and then Dan, who's doing a lot of fix and flips, 3 to 5 of them a month with an average of $75,000 of profit, and others in the game that are wholesaling and just flipping paper. We teach the entire process start to finish in a 7-step playbook, from finding land to underwriting to designing, permitting, funding, which is the loan, the construction process, and the refi or the sale. We break it down very simply, give you all the tools, all the resources. Like, share, subscribe, and hit in the comments what else you want to learn or see from us. Looking forward to seeing you next time.